All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome. Hopefully, everybody is ready to roll. Hopefully, everyone had a good weekend. I just got back from vacation, so ready to get back into a little bit. So, you guys had some fun yesterday. Good to see you, Grant, Brad, good, Nabal, everyone, Michael. LFS. Oh my God, I wish I was be able to trade that guys with you, but I was on the plane at that time on my way back. But you know what's so funny? We do see a lot of these stocks like this all the time. FLS, I mean, starting at 230, it looks like it started all the way this morning for with you guys. $1.70 went all the way to about 290. What a great runner up. This was just a clear example of how we look for stocks going into the afternoon that have big pushes. 230 time frame at the highs of the day. I mean, look at that right there from 290 and up to what was that right to the close, went to about almost $12, and then it popped in the after hours, which you really didn't have to waste your time on it. But what a great move. I know a lot of you guys did get it. We did send an email on it. And for some of you that are in the room, so please email us back. Let us know. Did you get it? Did you miss it? Did you get a little bit of it? Did you get shaken out of it? Because remember, to be a good be a good trader. If you tell us what you're doing, it's the only way we could tell you what you're doing right and wrong. Because remember, there are going to be a lot more LFSs that come around, and you know what? We see them. I don't know. You guys know just as well as I do. Maybe 2, 3 a month like this that go up 1,000%, 2,000%. We can always get the average 100, 300% every day, 2, 3 of them. But this one, I mean, this one was a pretty easy one yesterday. So, but you could see why I don't hold the positions overnight. Great day trade. Anyway, let's go over a couple other stocks too. One of the big news that's going on right now, it looks like the shutdown. They're going to vote on it tonight. So it looks like, hey, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Thank God I didn't get affected by it. I was doing an international flight, so I know they take care of the international flights. But when I was in the airport, I was in JFK Airport. The lines were really long. I'm like, where are these people going? You could see that they were trying to merge planes together, everything else. But I'm hoping, because I'm planning on going to this big event that's going to be going on next week at Trade Station. They're having their big conference of Crossroads in Miami. So that I'm a little concerned about. All right. But if they do take care of it, it looks like it should be resolved this weekend. But you could see how crazy it is, when the government shuts down, how it could affect, and it trickles down. Some people had no idea. This is why, everyone has to start taking politics very seriously. You got to make sure you know what you're voting for, who you're voting for, and you do go out there and vote, because, some of these people should be fired. I mean, it's just ridiculous on what this whole thing is happening. And I think the only way you know how it's going to be affected is by when it affects you personally, because a lot of people didn't even know what the hell's going on, So it definitely is a wake-up call. But as traders, we benefit from it. These catastrophes sometimes do make opportunities for us. Maybe not just on the shutdown, but we saw what happened with COVID. We saw what happened with the financial crisis. And it can affect us really bad if you're not a really good trader, and it could help you a lot and make a lot of money if you know how to play your cards right. So there are a couple of the stocks that did trade pretty well on the market yesterday. I want to touch upon them. You also had, the PFE? That stock right there, it still continued to pushing up pretty nicely. You could see a nice little trend. 24.40 to 25. Not a big mover. I mean, it's not the 100% mover, but it was a pretty nice one. Revlon, I saw that one too. Made a really nice move. That stock has not only been a good day trade, it has turned into a nice short-term swing trade. Been hovering around the 1250. It's at 17. Starting to come down a little bit from yesterday's run. That was a great runner up early this morning. That one did pretty well. What else we had? XPEV, right? XPEV. That one also gapped up pretty nicely right there. Not as nice as the trend goes, but did pretty well. And there were a lot of good shorts yesterday. And remember, we do short, and we always say, whatever goes down comes down twice as fast. CROZ took a big hit right here from the 23 all the way down to 1760. It does have a lot of supports levels here. I want to put this on the B list, okay? CROZ. So you could see here on the long-term chart, big support levels right there on that one. Woof. We've been trading this stock in and out all the time. This stock has been a great swing trade from August, went from 5 up to 15. It's at big support levels here. I like this too right here. It took a big hit. So we're going to put that one on our watch list. Maybe we'll get a good bottom fish on one of these stocks. What else we had here? CRWV was a good short yesterday. This one too, getting back to big support levels going back in August. Like some of you have been watching these stocks, miss these opportunities, but they can be, an opportunity finally to get it. Just because it goes down doesn't mean it can't go back up, right? But if you're looking to do a short-term swing trade, you want to see them to consolidate. That one did pretty well. SMR, it looks like all the nuclear power stocks basically all took a hit. SMR finally backed off from almost the highs of 60 down to 27, really broke through a major support levels. That one's pretty bad. NDOKLO, which is the brand of them all. This stock you've seen is down back in April, down to $20. Stock went to almost 200. Listen, they were very, very overpriced. Remember, they don't even make any money. They're planning on it. But, listen, the hype was there. The short squeezes were there. And we did really, really well with them. And remember, we're going to turn the page because there are always new ones out there. Every day is always an adventure here in trading. All right, so let's go through the watch list, Fiber Traders, because we're looking like we're having a nice green open. We're having a nice little pop on AMD. So AMD had that really good move here at 150, went up to about 250, had great earnings, signed a big contract, billion-dollar contracts they've been signing. AMD is going on the watch list. Now, I traded the ETF of AMDY. So I own that one as the high yield. Remember, we trade a lot of high yields here. So those all do pretty well. That did pretty well. I was looking at some of the brand names that I had. Tesla looks like I was worried about because I own these stocks. I was looking at my brand names. I was holding the Tesla. I see, thank God, it's been flat over here. NVIDIA, same thing. Basically made a little bit of a slingshot. It was a great opportunity here at 180. If anyone saw it, big support levels right there. Now it's at 195. Let's see if it breaks 200. Where's the orders? The order's still out there? Yeah, the 200 guy's not there anymore, by the way. That was a big resistance levels. It looks like it's at 210 and 215 where the orders are. Let me check over here on Tesla, see where orders out there. You could see 450. The 450 is a pretty big one. 460 was, but 450 looks like the big one right there. Where am I? Where's Tesla? There we go. So, yeah, there's 450, but that 460 right around there, got a big stack of orders right there. All right. Palantir, I know you guys always been watching that one. Same thing. Was a big buy over here, 175. Bounced off the big support levels going into September and October. So now we're at 183, and pretty much did. We got a little bit of a move on the Bitcoin. Bitcoin basically really has got a lot of support levels around the 100,000. It's holding here pretty well, so that one's doing pretty well. We'll keep an eye on that one. Now, a couple of the small cap stocks that are moving too. CMCT, that one's moving up pretty nicely. Big move over here. It's up at 100%, up $5. It's holding here pretty strong, so this one looks pretty good here going into the open. CMCT. This one had a huge pop and came crashing down. Very tradable. Nice little stock. Was expensive at one point. But I don't know whether the news came out. Obviously, it just totally ricocheted on the downside. VCIG, very inexpensive. 23 million, up 23%, 15 million shares. I don't have it here. Let me see and bring it up. VCIG. Let's go check some orders out here. Yeah, not seeing too many orders out there. Don't really like it. It gapped up and came crashing down also. That one's not really good. This one, ugly, no price levels. Lucy just basically is flatlined right here, even though it's up 18%. FTCI. The solar stocks have been doing pretty well recently. I don't know why, but I got to check out the news on them. But they all made pretty good moves. But obviously, it's kind of flat. Not really good trend out there. And the big one on New York Stock Exchange is this ON. Now, I was checking out the orders. It is expensive. It does have good pour. It's got good resistance levels. It just made a big move. You could see when these orders showed up stacked over here, 45, 44, and 43. It's holding it back down a little bit, but it had a really nice move. A little bit inexpensive. It looks like it's probably gonna be in the category 3 or higher. ON. But that one looks pretty good. This one just came out of nowhere. Ugly stock. Bill gapped up. These are the ones that we saw earlier. Yeah, not looking any good losers out there. No good losers. New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ Exchange, any good losers? Nothing there. Most active. You already know about that one. ASST taking a little bit of a hit. These are all the brand name stocks. Apple's obviously pushing up very slowly, but just keeps creeping up little by little. Apple's doing great. NVIDIA, not really. We know about that one. We watch that. Open. Put Open on the watch list. OPEN. Great volume. The problem with Open's got a lot of shakes, though. Just remember, big shakes. Yes, Bill, thanks for sharing that, too. NVIDIA has earnings next Wednesday after the close. So, yeah, that's going to be a very big highlight. Very big. It just, it just feels weird, Bill. It feels like it was just here. Couple, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't too long ago we just saw it. It felt like it was like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. That pretty much does it. Don't see anything else. Hey, how's it Beyond Meat doing for everybody? I still have no people that's still trying to trade that thing. All right. Anything I'm missing I did not call out? Anything else? All right, traders. So let's get ready for the open. We're going to take a quick break. So for everybody here, if you're watching on social media and you want to kind of join our professional trading floor, we will be here all day. Just take your phone, scan that QR code, or just go to ctu.co/free. Cyber traders, you know what it is. Listen, if you missed out on that big runner, yesterday, listen, there's always going to be new ones. So the beauty about it is that you always could start fresh every day. So let's get ready to get back for work. If you're new here to Cyber Trading University, hopefully you guys did your walkthroughs, you watched some of those videos that we gave you, and hopefully we can make you a cyber trader too. Good luck, everybody. Me and Josh and Rich will be right back in 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. And for everybody on social media, if you want to come join us commentary all day, there's the link for you to join us. See you in a little bit, guys. Don't go anywhere.